Oh, Blanche, there you are. Listen, honey, I have a favor I have to ask. Oh, no, forget it. You're just going to laugh.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. You'll just turn it into one hearty laugh at my expense.
Now, Dorothy, this really hurts me. I will not.
You won't even giggle?
No.
Not even a titter?
Dorothy, I won't laugh.
Okay. I tell you, honey, I have a blind date tonight, and I want you to go out with him.
You're right, Dorothy. This is one hearty laugh at your expense.
At least Blanche kept her word. She didn't laugh.
And you know why? I was singing a little song in my mind, Camptown Races. I didn't hear a word you said.
She said she had a date tonight and she wants you to go out with him.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, that is really funny. I mean, that is funny.
It's even funnier the second time. Sorry, Dorothy.
Yes, we're sorry, honey. Now, come on and tell me why you need this favor.
No way. You'll only laugh
Now,
at him.
stop it, Dorothy. I really do want to help you if I can.
Yeah, we're not monsters. We promise not to laugh. Right?
Well, all right. I want you to go out with my blind date tonight because I have other plans. Thank you. Now, just stop that. Look, Blanche, are you going to do this or not? Because my date is on his way over, and I just want a ticket on the radio to a dinner theater. Beatlemania. Shut up, Ma.
Beatlemania? You're giving up a date for Beatlemania?
Oh, Rose, the Beatles were the first and only rock and roll group that I ever really loved. When they came to Shea Stadium, I managed to get a ticket, but one of my kids came down with the flu. It was one of those times when you have to pretend that you love your kids more than something you really want to do.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I've always regretted missing out on that one night of history. Oh, Blanche, I never got to see them. And the closest I'll ever get is Beatlemania. It's not really the Beatles, but it's an incredible simulation. Blanche, what do you say?
I say go and have a good time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Blanche, that was sweet of you.
Well, Dorothy's a good friend. Besides, who knows? Maybe this guy will turn out to be cute.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Is Dorothy Zbornak here?
I'm Dorothy Zbornak. Sophia, you stop that. You are not Dorothy Zbornak. I'm Dorothy Zbornak. All right. But I am a Petrillo, and I've been known to make princes and kings leave their wives in palaces and dance the bossa nova.
Excuse me, what does that mean?
I think it means today is placebo pill day. I'm going to bed.
This is all very confusing. Now, I'm supposed to meet a Dorothy Zbornak at this address at 7:30 for a dinner date. So which one of you really is Dorothy Zbornak?
I am Dorothy's best friend, Blanche. I'm filling in for her because she's dead.
Morning, Blanche. How was your date last night?
How was my date last night? I woke up alone. That's how my date was last night. He didn't open my car door. He did not escort me into the restaurant, didn't pull out my chair. And then when the check came, he made me pay half the bill. What did I ever do to deserve that?
Sounds to me like you put out before dinner again.
She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah.
Yeah. You call that music? Heidi, Heidi, ho. Now that's music.
Ma, even you can't spoil my good mood. Oh, what a glorious day.
Oh, you must have had a great time at Beatlemania last night.
Fabulous. It was just like seeing the Beatles and the fans. Oh, they went crazy. They were screaming and jumping up and down just like it was the 60s. I mean, everyone except me. I mean, I had a fabulous time, but I managed to retain my dignity.
Morning, blokes.
He followed me home, Ma. Can I keep him? Can I, huh?
Dorothy, what's going on here?
Ma, this is Don. Don, my mother. Ma, Don plays George in Beatlemania.
And Paul, when Ernie's sick.
Well, good for you. Dorothy. What the hell are you doing with this loser?
Ma, he is not a loser. He's a wonderful and gifted musician. I know this sounds odd, but when he was on stage, our eyes met, and it was kismet. Suddenly, we were spiritually connected soulmates.
And then you threw your underwear at me, didn't you, love?
So sue me. I just got caught up in the moment. And then afterwards, we went for coffee, and then one thing led to another, and we wound up here. Well, is that so bad?
I can't believe you. Are you actually standing here telling your own mother you had sex with a complete stranger?
No, but it was an incredible simulation.
Blanche, I have to talk to you.
What, do I owe you gas money? Let me get my purse.
No, please let me explain the way I acted last night. My wife died 2 years ago. I really haven't dated since then. I wanted to get back into the swing of things, so I read up on what modern women want. You know, equality, pay their own way. I guess it's all got me confused.
Oh, Jerry. Jerry. Come over here. Now, let me clear up any confusion you might have. I don't want to be treated as your equal.
You don't?
I want to be treated a lot better than you. I mean, really, like a goddess who likes to go bar hopping.
So what do you say, Blanche? Go out with me again?
I don't know. I do hate breaking in widowers.
Actually, I feel more like a schoolboy.
I guess I could go out with the schoolboy.
Great.
She loves you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She loves you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She loves you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's Dorothy. Really dodged a bullet, didn't you?
Girls, I have great news. I finally convinced Don to quit Beatlemania. Isn't that wonderful?
Dorothy, you're 60 years old and breaking up fake rock and roll bands. I want you to think about that.
Ma, will you stop it? Thanks to me, Don can now perform his own songs. Do you know what that makes me?
Yoko's Bornak?
His muse. His muse. Well, actually, his old lady.
Don't you think I know what this is all about? It's about that British invasion that's been going on in your bedroom.
Ma, this is about art and love and inspiration, and you make it sound dirty. Thank you.
Girls, I have a question. A vital question. I want you to think long and hard before answering. Am I ugly?
Yes.
I mean, I've always thought of myself as ravishing, but is something changing? Is there all of a sudden something disgusting and unattractive about me?
Yes.
Now you cut it out, you old worm woman.
What's wrong, Blanche?
I'm in love, that's what's wrong. I am desperately, completely, helplessly in love with Jerry. Nobody since George has made me feel this way. And I just hate it.
Why?
Oh, I don't even know if I can say this. He won't touch me. 5 dates, and not even a kiss. Just when I finally meet somebody who can make me happy, just when I need it the most, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Blanche Devereaux has lost her sex appeal.
They're always the last to know.
What are you looking for, Blanche?
Batteries. You know, I bought one of those subliminal self-esteem tapes, but my batteries are dead.
You don't need those trendy tapes, Blanche. You know what I do when I need a shot of self-esteem?
Yeah, you put on that dopey "it's okay to be me" sweatshirt. Go lock yourself in the bathroom and then like a moron kiss yourself silly in the mirror.
And I guess I'll be back in there again tonight.
Oh, Sophia, do you know where any batteries are?
Oh, you make me sick.
Oh, I am home, dear, dear friends. What a glorious night.
Dorothy Spornak, I just hate you. There you go again, rubbing it in how I'm having a sex drought and you're having a bumper crop.
And I'm expecting more rain.
How you just stop that?
Blanche, think about it. Would it really be so bad if you and Jerry just had a platonic relationship?
Rose, I already have friends I don't have sex with. You guys. Oh, what am I going to do? Listen, girls, don't one of you have a story about some man who wouldn't sleep with you?
Dolly, I sure don't.
Stop it.
I have a story that'll end all stories.
Oh, Rose, please.
Honey, make it fast. 10 words or less.
All right, but your curiosity is going to be so piqued you'll beg for more.
Just spit it out, Rose. When was it a man refused to sleep with you?
The time I was radioactive.
How about you, Sophia?
Well, there was that time Warren Beatty passed up the chance to sleep with me.
So, Rose, you said you were radioactive? Oh, Jerry, how nice of you to stop by.
Why'd you ask me to pick you up at a motel?
They're having a cast party for Beatlemania at our house, and the last time I looked, Ringo was hanging over the toilet singing "Help."
Oh, I can understand that. I was in the band in high school. We went crazy at away games. I remember once when a guy...
Get in here.
Interesting place, Blanche.
Oh, thank you. That's so bright. Oh, here, let me dim the lights a little. How about I make us a little drink before we leave?
Well, maybe one.
Okay. Huh. I wonder how this thing works. Oh, just like the Jetsons. Now let's just sit ourselves down here and have a little bubbly. You know what goes great with champagne? Me.
We seem to be missing a chair, Blanche.
Oh, yeah, so we are. Well, let's see what I can do to fix it. Fixed it.
Oh, God, Blanche, this bed is vibrating.
It better be at these prices.
Blanche, I don't think any of this was a very good idea.
I know what you need. Some music. You need some nice, soothing music.
I don't want any music.
Okay.
Oh, no, a mirror.
Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
No, I'm not. How do you turn this thing off?
Well, I don't know. I never tried to turn it off.
Oh, forget it. I don't know what you were trying to accomplish, Blanche, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Goodbye.
Wait, Jerry, wait, there's been a mistake. I had no idea what kind of place this was, I swear.
Miss Devereaux, nice to see you again.
I'm stunned. I'm completely stunned.
Dorothy, what's wrong? How was Don's debut?
A disaster. What can you say about a show by an ex-fake Beatle that began with "I've Gotta Be Me" and ended with "Everybody was kung fu fighting"? What the hell was that man doing up there?
Was it as bad as that?
Had it been a fight, they would have stopped it.
Did he do any of his own material?
Oh, he did his own material, all right. A tribute to Dorothy. ... What a girl I got. The last words I heard as I sprinted to my car were, "When we shower together, we don't have to turn on hot." I guess I just feel a little silly right now. Could I have transferred my love for the Beatles to this one man who plays a Beatle? Could I have been so shallow as to have fallen in love with the persona and not the person? Oh, Ma, I need support now, please. Honey, no jokes. No, I told you so's.
Of course not. Dot. Doc, I've got a truck. Hey, listen to me, I'm a Beatle.
I am nothing but a cheap, tawdry slut.
Don't tell me. Is it Blanche?
I really want to thank you for coming over, Jerry.
Actually, I wasn't going to, Blanche, but I figured this explanation's got to be a pip.
Explanation? No, none of those. I just wanted to apologize for tonight and say I hope we can still be friends.
Sure, Blanche.
But there's something I need to know. Why don't you find me attractive?
Are you kidding? Blanche, you're one of the most attractive women I've ever met.
But 5 dates? 5 dates? You haven't laid a finger on me? You haven't tried to sleep with me once?
Sleep with you on the 5th date? Boy, talk about your fast track in the 90s. Blanche, maybe I should explain something to you. I dated my high school sweetheart for years. We married right out of school, and we were both virgins on our wedding night.
I'm sorry, I thought you were making it funny.
I guess I'm just frozen back in the old days of courtship. Remember when we went to the movies last week?
When you didn't say a word to me, didn't even try to kiss me goodnight?
The way I remember it, you looked so beautiful, I felt awkward and tongue-tied like a teenager. I was afraid to kiss you.
Afraid of a little old kiss?
Hey, to me, a first kiss is still the sexiest thing in the world.
Get out of here.
Really? Well, the way I looked at it, anyone can just jump into bed together. Me, I believe in romance. And that can start with something as simple as the sensitive stroking of someone's hair, to the delicate caress of one's cheek, all leading up to one warm, long, beautiful. Anyway, that's what romance means to me. And for the life of me, I can't imagine why so many people have abandoned it.
Boy, neither can I.
But if you just want to be friends.
No. I mean, can we try again? Maybe start over?
I think I'd like that. Well, I better be off. Good night, Blanche.
Good night, Jerry.
Blanche, what happened with Jerry?
He said he wants to take things slow and have an old-fashioned romance.
Take things slow. An old-fashioned romance? How does all this make you feel?
Like a lady.
Everybody, listen to this. Alex Trebek and the Jeopardy people are auditioning contestants in Miami. They're coming here. Jeopardy! Oh, it's my favorite show! Wowee!
Yes, Pussycat, Jeopardy is your favorite show.
I watch it every night.
We know. We missed the entire Gulf War.
I like to play along. Sometimes I win.
Yes, yes, you do, Pussycat. You win a lot. You've got a wonderful life.
I'm gonna do it, Ma. This is my shot. They're taking applications beginning Monday morning. I'm going to be the first in line.
Make that second.
What are you talking about, Blanche? You've never cared about Jeopardy.
No, but I do care for Alex Trebek. See, I've never had a Canadian who wasn't on skates.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I have this recurring fantasy. Take me, Alex, take me now, I tell him. And he says to me, Blanche, in the form of a question.
Wow, what a tough day. I really need somebody to talk to.
Gotta go.
Rose, honey, come over here and sit down a minute. Now, Dorothy and I have both been noticing how down you've been lately, and we're very concerned.
Oh, it's my work at the hospital. I know, I'm the one who volunteered. But it's not easy having to spend that much time with people who are old and sick and frail.
Oh, that reminds me, I got mahjong tomorrow.
Well, anyway, we wanted to pick up your spirits, Rose, so close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh, very funny, Blanche. Just give me the gift.
Rose, open your eyes.
Oh, my God, it's a dog! Oh, you gave me a dog!
We picked him out down at the shelter. His name is Jake.
Oh, he's adorable. Oh, I love you already. In fact, I haven't felt this way about a dog since Rusty.
Oh, God, not the Rusty story again.
Charlie brought him home as a present after our first child was born.
Oh, I wish we had a doggy door so I could push your head through it.
Oh, he was the best, trustworthy, loyal, smart as a whip. Oh, I really thought Rusty was going to be with our family forever.
Dorothy, do we have any candles? I'd like to drip some hot wax in my ears.
Then one horrible, horrible night, our house caught on fire. And it was Rusty who awakened everybody. It was Rusty who pulled us all to safety. He even dashed back in the burning building to rescue Scruffy, our cat, whom he never really liked. Yes, sir, he was a real hero. Oh, if only he hadn't gone back in for the TB. He was a dachshund, for God's sake. I mean, what made him think he could carry a TB?
You know how pig-headed the Germans are.
Oh, Jake, you're never going to leave my side. In fact, I'll get you a job with me at the hospital. Oh, they have a program where animals come and visit the elderly patients and cheer them up.
Hey! That slipper is from the Mamie Van Doren collection.
Will you look at that? Man's best friend. Chasing man's best friend.
Mr. Hubbard? Mrs. Hubbard?
Yeah, hello, Rose. I see you brought along the hospital chef.
Oh, Jake, don't be pushy. What a cute little guy this is.
How about that? I haven't seen Grace show so much spirit since she came here.
Well, that's Jake's job, to cheer up the patients.
Well, looks like it's working. Grace loves animals, always has.
Oh, everybody does, Mr. Hubbard. That's why Ancient Man, when he discovered the need for pets, turned to the animal kingdom.
I see.
What a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, he reminds me of my old dog, Rusty.
Rose, please, Grace isn't feeling well. Can we skip the Rusty story today?
Okay, everybody, please take a seat. There's not much to explain. The questions we've selected will test your general knowledge. It's not an easy exam. History tells us that only 10% of you will score high enough to be asked back.
Wow, 10%, only 1 out of 5.
right, everybody set?
Oh, excuse me, but where is Mr. Trebek?
Lady, I've worked here 11 years and I haven't met him. Okay, if there's nothing else, let's begin.
Dorothy, where are the Ural Mountains?
Well, Blanche. A pot of lip gloss and a tube of Maybelline can't help you now, can they, Blanche?
Who needs you anyway? Hey. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
It's been 2 days. Why haven't those Jeopardy people called?
Dorothy, I'm surprised at this reaction. God knows you've had your share of experience sitting by a phone that doesn't ring.
Girls, you wouldn't believe the progress Mrs. Hubbard is making.
Oh, is she feeling better?
Oh, it's like a miracle. She's laughing and talking, and all because of Jake. Oh, girls, I cannot thank you enough. That dog is the best thing that ever happened to me. Here comes our hero now.
And he has my slipper again. I do not believe this. I had this thing hidden in the closet behind 3 suitcases.
Isn't this dog amazing? He can find anything.
Anything? A viable Democrat for president. Go!
Hello? Yes, this is she. Oh, my God, it's them. It's Jeopardy. I did? Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. What? Yes, she's my roommate. Oh, that is fabulous news, too. Oh, sure. I'll be happy to tell her. Blanche, you flunked.
Dorothy, don't tell me you have been at those books all night. Well, that's just downright unhealthy.
Please, I am exhausted, but I have to keep going. If I get through the trial run, I'm on the show. Besides, in college, we used to pull all-nighters all the time.
Oh, that sounds so hard. Thank God I was pretty.
Dorothy, I'm sorry I won't be able to quiz you. Jake and I are due at the Hubbards, but I have a book here that should help you prepare for your Jeopardy tryout.
The St. Olaf High School yearbook? No. Thanks anyway, Rose. I don't think I'll be needing it.
Well, okay, Miss Know-It-All. But if Alex Trebek asks you what years Ulf Horwald was on the student council back-to-back, don't come crying to me.
1946 and 47. I intend to win this.
Dorothy, get some sleep. You're being too intense here. Don't you remember that spelling bee in 2nd grade? You beat all the kids so bad, they wouldn't invite you to any birthday parties.
Ma, that had nothing to do with the spelling bee. The kids were just jealous of me. Jealous. J-E-A.
All right.
Besides, Ma, all that studying paid off.
Oh, yeah, paid off. You got knocked up in high school.
Ma, I am 60 years old. Why do you have to bring this up every day of my life?
So it won't happen again.
STEM Conference, July 1945. Present were Truman, Stalin, Trebek.
And now, from Miami, Florida, this is Jeopardy! Let's bring out today's contestants. First, we have a substitute high school teacher, Dorothy Spornak. Next, cruise ship purser, Charlie Deese.
Welcome aboard.
And for all you babes who didn't think I had a mind, I cry, too.
Wow, you are sensitive. And finally, our 4-time defending champion with $92,000, attempting today to set an all-time Jeopardy earnings record, television associate producer, Rose Nyland.
4-time champion? How? This woman is an idiot.
Oh, really? She didn't get knocked up in high school. Now, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another of our special programs coming to you from Florida. You have just met our 3 contestants. They are all very eager to get underway. The categories are cows, babes, chickens, more babes, chicken babes, and finally, baby chickens. Rose, you're the returning champion, and that means you make the first selection. Off you go.
Well, Alex, as you know, I was raised in a rural community. I'm proud to take cows for 300.
The answer is a young cow that has not yet born a calf. Rose.
What is a heifer?
You're right. Still your board. Select again.
Cows for 400.
Answer this time. Loretta Young played an innocent milkmaid in this Oscar-winning 1947 film. Charlie.
What is the farmer's daughter?
You are right.
That was a different kind of movie. Which brings us to Babes for 100.
Babes it is. The answer, Old Yeller, The China Syndrome, Truth or Dare. Charlie.
What are Miss July's all-time favorite films?
You're right once again, and I believe that she has taken up windsurfing since her magazine appearance.
That's correct, Alex.
Thank you, Johnny. Charlie?
Hey, I'm on a roll. Give me more babes for 500.
Wait a minute. This is ridiculous. This isn't Jeopardy.
It's a dream, Dorothy. Go along with it. Anything can happen in a dream. So let's move on to Double Jeopardy. And the categories for this more difficult round of play are structural engineering, photometry, Roman law, systems of non-uniform motion, electromagnetic phenomena, and finally, gum. Rose, once again, you get to select first.
Gum for 200.
The answer is Latin term for a colloidal carbohydrate found in certain trees and plants. Rose.
What is juicy fruit?
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Charlie, you rang in.
I didn't mean to buzz. I was just scratching myself.
That's going to be a very costly itch. Dorothy, would you like to try this one?
What is Kumi?
You are absolutely right. Where would you like to go?
Alex, structural engineering for, I'm going to go for it, 1,000. In fact, give me every category for 1,000.
Now, that's what I call real jeopardy. Dorothy, proceed.
What is the Verrazano Narrows? What is a foot candle? What is the Theodosian Code? What is the speed of light? What is the point of any of this, Alex? I am humiliating these two.
Rose, Charlie, I'm afraid Dorothy is absolutely right about that, too. So why don't we go on to Final Jeopardy? And today our Final Jeopardy category is this: U.S. history.
My major in college!
All right, players, make your wagers. Today's Final Jeopardy answer is American hero buried in Grant's tomb. All right, contestants, time's up. Charlie, we're going to begin with you. Let's take a look at what you put down. What is that?
I didn't know the answer, so I drew a little man. Is it this guy?
No, I'm afraid it's not. Let's go to Rose. Her response to American hero buried in Grant's tomb was, who is Cary Grant? Well, this should come as no surprise to anyone, but our champion is right again.
Right?
How much did you wait? Well, you didn't wager anything. Played it very close to the vest, Rose. Very slick indeed. Dorothy?
Wait a minute. Cary is not the Grant buried in Grant's tomb. Ulysses S. is.
Ulysses S. was a Grant, and he may have wound up in a tomb, but he is not the correct response. Sorry.
But I bet everything. I demand a ruling.
Well, you happen to be in luck, because waiting in the wings right now is the only man in America who knows more than I do about this subject. The creator of our show, Merv Griffin.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Dorothy, this is my show, and I say the correct answer is Cary Grant, just like you see in that fine portrait there.
Mr. Griffin, please. You are the most beloved man in America. You are bright. You are charming. You are the anti-Trump.
Excuse me, Dorothy, but Mr. Griffin really hates it when people kiss up to him. Isn't that right, Your Excellency?
Absolutely right. And just for that, No parting gifts.
All right.
I won! She must be having the shot put dream again.
Hello, anybody home? Welcome wagon, come and get it.
Hello, Rose.
Mr. Hubbard, I didn't expect...
Grace took a turn for the worse, and, well, she's out of pain now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna miss her. Aren't we, Jake? We're gonna miss her, aren't we, boy?
Mr. Hubbard, I know it's a lot to ask at a time like this, but I've been finding it a bit much, worrying about water bowls and then morning walks and all. I wonder, would there be any chance you'd consider Jake's coming to live with you?
Well, if he's too much trouble. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you'd be doing me a favor. Thank you, Mr. Hubbard.
Rose, thank you.
Listen, you be a good boy. Don't chase. Always remember, cats are people, too. I'm gonna miss you, Jake.
Okay, players, prepare to play the final simulated game of the day. Our contestants, Professor Reginald Bradley of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, Dr. Julie Stever, Chief of Neurosurgery, Victory Memorial Hospital, and Dorothy Zbornak, a substitute teacher. All right, our first category is English history. Shared command with Cromwell in victory at Naseby.
Who was Baron Fairfax?
That is correct.
That was a snap. I thought this was going to be a challenge, but, then again, I've always been a student of history. Maybe history has never been yours.
Ms. Zbornak, can we continue? I'm afraid this is the point where Alex would politely tell you to shut up.
He would, and he should. I mean, after all, he is the moderator, and it's a function, if
Shut
not
up.
to...
Sorry. Continuing with English history, fifth wife of Henry VIII.
Who was Catherine Howard?
Correct.
I knew that. I knew the first one, I admit, was a bit of a fluke, but that one I knew.
Okay. Switching categories to the Book of Genesis.
Hey, Doc, I bet you wish you hadn't wasted all that time on Darwin now, huh?
Along with Torah, another name for the first 5 books of the Old Testament.
What is Pentecost?
I'm sorry.
What is Pentateuch?
Correct.
Pentecost, please, somebody stop the bleeding.
Pussycat, leave a few scraps for the other 2 nudniks. You never know when I might need a good neurosurgeon.
These people are not nudniks. They are brilliant, accomplished scientists, and I'm wiping the floor with them.
Thank you, players. I've seen all I need to. Miss Zbornak, that was an impressive body of knowledge.
It was, wasn't it? Listen, I hope there are no hard feelings. Watch me if you're at home.
Well, that concludes our run-through. We'll be giving some of you directions to the studio. Those of you who do not receive a flyer, thank you for playing the game, and better luck next time.
Listen, I don't want anybody to lose his job over this, but I didn't get a flyer.
I realize that.
But I was good. I was brilliant. An impressive body of knowledge. You said so yourself. How could I not be on?
All right, if you really want to know, Ms. Zbornak, I'll tell you. On Jeopardy, we don't have any celebrity stars as contestants. Everyday citizens, those are our stars. Those are the people that our viewers care about, identify with, root for. We don't believe anyone would root for you. Thank you very much for coming.
He said America wouldn't root for me.
Sweetheart, he's wrong. How can America not root for you? You're what this country's all about, the daughter of immigrants who became the first member of her family to go to college. You made something of yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Until you got knocked up in a back seat by a nobody. People didn't want you at their birthday parties, and they don't want you in their living rooms.
I thought this was supposed to make me feel better.
We did that. Now we're up to the part where I feel better. Come on, let's go home. Lifesaver?
Yeah, go to hell.